Welcome back to another smart session, another smart whiteboard session with Smart ROI. I'm Josh Denning, the founder of Smart ROI, where we're powered by results. As promised, we're here now with part 2 of the process that happens when you come on board as a new client. This is where we're going to cover what happens in the offsite section of your campaign. Now, just a couple of things to run through before I start in relation to offsite. This is a very, very complex area of SEO. There's a lot of ideas and concepts out there. There's quite a bit of fear out there at the moment, even with this area of SEO and link building and content marketing and all the different things that happen off your site, and as well as how they relate to your offsite and how it all ties together. I just want to, underline this and say that whilst this is the most cutting edge stuff right now, and this is what we're doing right now based on the Penguin updates and the different areas of the algorithm, in 6 months' time or a year's time, we could be doing things completely differently again, based off what we were doing 24 months ago. This is a little bit different to what we were doing then. In 24 months time from now, or even 12 months time from now, with author rank and things like that coming out, it could be different again. In fact, we're already gearing up to ensure that our clients can meet the author rank algorithm. But let's get into what we're doing now. So offsite predominantly covers link building. That's really what offsite SEO is, and whilst on-site is critically important, and especially now with the way you need to do backlinks, this is really where the rubber meets the road, and this is where we really shine in this industry with our ability to do this. So let's just go through it and get right into it. So the offsite portion of your campaign, much the same as what happened in the on-site. The first thing that's going to happen is your relationship manager is going to assign you to a link builder, or in fact, actually a team of link builders you'll be assigned to, an entire team, and that team specializes in various different elements of link building, ensuring that your links are highly themed on either a primary theme or a secondary theme, that you've got a high amount of link diversity, that you've got high quality links, that you've got a good ratio of branded links, that you've got the right ratio of all kinds of links, and that they're all editorial links, they're all legal links, they're all Google compliant links, etc., etc. So what the link building team is going to do is they're going to initially carefully assess, they're going to first really look at your website, the niche of your site, or what we call the theme, and then they're going to look at that against DMOZ or the Google directory to see and identify the primary theme or the major theme that your niche fits into within the DMOZ Google open source project or the Google directory, and what sub-themes, or what are the closest sub-themes to match under that. Once we're pretty sure we've got a strong handle on your niche and what the primary theme would be and what the secondary theme would be, and whether you fit into a primary theme, more of a secondary theme, and if you fit into a secondary theme, which primary theme can we overlap over the top of your site, then we really get started and we get into the actual link building. Just to underline this as well, to give you an idea, every single campaign every month has an absolute minimum of 10 hours a month put into link building, right up to 30 hours. And on custom campaigns, some can get as high as 40 to 60 hours for every campaign in just to do the link building that we produce for you. So that probably seems like a lot, but it's spread over quite a lot of people, and it is a lot of work that we do in the link building. So once we've got your theme set up, what we're going to do is we're going to start to line up your campaign, look at your important exact match keywords, look how we're going to put them into the phrase match. I'll explain what this means in a minute, and look at your brand-based keywords. So once we've done that, point 3, we're going to plan out the link diversity, and assign web assets. What do I mean by plan out the link diversity and assign web assets? So this is probably quite something that might require a few different videos for you to really get it, or even for me to communicate it, I suppose, in the most effective way, the simplest way that's easy to understand. Now, link diversity, that covers your different kinds of links. So we're talking about video links, article links, links from top level domains or real websites, links from other authority blogs, links from government sites, links from all the various different types of sites that you can get links from. So we're going to Web 2.0 sites, social media links, all the different types of links. So we plan out the diversities that are going to fit best with your campaign and your website, and then assigning the web assets means that we manage and we maintain a very high number of very high quality websites that we own and that we run, that in some cases, mostly in all cases really, are going to match almost every niche or any theme that we come across. So we're going to look into our pool of web assets and assign the web assets that are going to add value to your website and add value more to the campaign. And then we're going to put a content plan in to add content to those web assets, which we're going to link from to your site. Once we've got the plan well lined out and we've decided on the diversity and we've decided on the different web assets that we're going to use, we're going to move into the rollout stage. And to be fair, I suppose a lot of these first three steps here are happening in the initial 30 to 60 days. Because as soon as your website is completely Google Guidelines compliant, we want to make sure that this is rolling out virtually immediately, and even after the initial major elements of your on-site has been completed. And if you come to us with your on-site very, very good when we do the initial audit, we might be getting straight into this, and it could go straight into link building. So the rollout, what's going to happen in the rollout? A number of things are going to happen in the rollout. We're going to be syndicating very high quality articles. Actually, I'm not going to write this because it's just too much to write in this particular case. We're going to be syndicating very high quality articles to the top 5 directories, around 2 to 3 a month maximum, because we don't want to spam Google, we don't want to spam the article directories. We only want to put a small amount of each form of diversity out into the search engine. So this is really, in a sense, it's also content marketing, but it's also getting you great links. So that's going to happen. Those articles, again, will be approved by yourself. They're going to add value to your niche. We're going to look at the kinds of questions your market's asking, the things they want answered, so that those articles very much do provide a huge amount of value to your market. And we're also going to look to have those push social signals and things like that as well, which I'll explain in another video. We're then also going to produce a video and syndicate that out to the main video sources. We're going to put a press release or 2 or maybe even 3 press releases together each and every month, ensuring that they are very much real press releases or media worthy, not just for the sake of getting a link, that they actually, when they are syndicated off PR Web or off MediaWire or off I Need a Reporter, that they have a high likelihood not just to carry a link from those particular sources, but that they actually also have a high probability of being picked up by the media. And primarily we're looking to have, of the 2 or 3 that we do every month throughout the year, at least 1 per quarter that gets some coverage and gets picked up by some big sites and gets you some heavy links. So that's articles, press releases. The Web 2.0, again, we're going to be producing fabulous content. We're going to be putting a great video, a great image, and building out Web 2.0 hubs and link from those Web 2.0 hubs into your site. Then we're also, probably the next thing worth writing down is we're going to buy high PR. PR stands for page rank, named after Larry Page from Google, and it's a factor that they look at that shows authority, high also domain authority, high page authority. And don't worry if you don't know exactly what that means, but in short what it means is these are high authority domains, and we're going to purchase these, and we're going to go back into what's called archive.org, or the old directory of what the websites used to look like. We're going to pull the old site out from there, and we're going to rebuild it with the same content that it had before, and then we're going to start adding to it as well. Now, these websites had a lot of links already. They had high value links. We check them thoroughly. We do good due diligence on them to ensure that they haven't been spammed, that they haven't been used by black hatters, that they're still going to have decent quality. And we then link from those sites to your site as well every month. And you know, they carry a lot of weight for your site, a huge amount of weight in fact. And just to give you an idea, for any one domain we're paying anywhere from $300, you know, to right up potentially as high as $5,000, depending on the authority, the age, the niche, the market that it's in. But that is a huge amount of real estate that we've got there that we can put content on and link back to your site. And so I hope that you're really starting to get from me talking here and going through this that there's a huge amount that goes into this. There's a huge amount of organizing, there's a huge amount of planning, there's a huge amount to consider. And another big thing that we're doing as well is it's a balancing act, because we are balancing your backlink profile between brand-based links, so links that link to you with your brand name, phrase match, so that's an actual sentence that's going to, you know, link to you with your brand and your keywords in it, and then minimal exact match. So these are links that are just specifically the main keywords that you want to link for. And whilst we used to be able to do these about 80%, and that could carry you all the way, now your branded links need to be somewhere in the vicinity of 80 to 90%, and then, you know, or even 70%. Your phrase match, you know, links need to take up, you know, almost the rest. If we looked at it 70 plus 20 is your 90. You know, we're lucky to get in 10% of exact match links. So it's, and to keep that balanced across all these different diversities and everything that we're building is a tremendously intelligent process that we go through to make it work and to keep all our clients ranking in the top 3 like we do. And we believe, we're confident that we're, you know, really one of the best, if not the best digital agency in Australia at doing this. I'm sure there are other people out there that can do it, but I mean, I've been doing this now for nigh on 15 years, really even longer before that, but at least professionally for 15 years. And from my conversations with people, even today, there are a few people that are really, you know, doing this properly and thoroughly and carefully, and making sure that the sources that they're using to link to their clients are edited, and that they're moderated, and that the content's unique, and that it's high quality, and that it's matched to your theme, and that you know, that they're not putting any junk links out there, and they're not putting too many links out there, and they've got the right diversity of links. So there's a huge amount that goes into this. It's very, very important, and we do it very, very well. So that's what's happening every month after your on-site's finished. And really at the moment, that's where the rubber meets the road. That's doing that correct is what's required beyond Google Penguin, beyond Google Panda, to get into the ivory tower, into the center of the algorithm, get those top 3 rankings and keep them. So that really covers primarily what we do in terms of link building in your offsite campaign from 60 days onwards for the rest of the year. And we're doing that stuff every month. We're building your authority and your backlink profile continuously, month in, month out, month in, month out, month in, month out. Slower at first until we get you to the top of page one. Once we've got you to the top of page one, we'll ramp it up a little bit, and then we want to just keep it the same, nice and even, with gradual increases, and then also spiking in some higher authority links throughout the year, which is pushing you up towards that coveted position one. So once you've got that position one ranking for your main keywords, and we keep spiking in or you know, these higher value links, that your hold on that position is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and as the years go on, it'll be more and more difficult for your competition to really model this and to be able to take over you and take those position ones off you. So look, I will do more videos on this in the future and try and break it down into more simplified, easier to understand areas. I mean, I could easily do a half an hour, if not an hour video on each link diversity type, on the way we do the links, on tier 2 of the links, tier 3s, you know, actually the links that we build that link to the links that link to your site, and then the links that we build that link to the links that link to the links that link to your site. So it is that diverse, it is that complicated, there is that much in it. It takes a lot of manpower, it takes a lot of intelligence, it takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of thinking through. So I hope that also helps you to see that once you do start, if you haven't seen this before, there is a lot of work that happens in an SEO campaign behind the scenes, month in, month out. We're very busy, we're working all the time. We never stop, around the clock, to keep this going. So look, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or any comments or anything else that you'd like me to do a video on to explain and go into more detail, please leave comments below or questions below, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or go into any other details or shoot any video for you on any topic that you like. So we'll talk to you soon. I'm Josh Denning, the founder of Smart ROI. We'll see you in the next Smart Sessions, Smart Whiteboard session. Thanks, bye.